In an attempt to show off, he posted a provocative video online, daring anyone to come and fight him. Little did he know, someone would quickly take up the challenge. Upon seeing the video, Rich was instantly filled with panic. As a rapper, he had only posted the video to craft a tough guy image for himself. He never imagined someone would actually show up at his door with a knife, looking for trouble.
Gangster.
Just as he was about to explain himself, the other person got serious and knocked him to the ground with a single punch. Immediately after, a group of masked individuals subdued them with knives. They knew exactly what they were after. First, they snatched his priceless watch, then recorded a video humiliating him. Since they were all wearing masks, Rich couldn't make out their faces, but he clearly noticed one of them wearing a pair of green shoes. After suffering such humiliation, Rich couldn't even eat when he got back home. At that moment, his assistant brought him some devastating news. The robbery suspects had uploaded the video online, and it quickly topped the trending charts. The video title read, "Rapper robbed of $1 million watch, Rich in tears after being mugged." Each video had millions of views, and everyone saw him in his most pathetic state. Meanwhile, reporters swarmed outside Rich's house, not only snapping photos like crazy, but also bombarding him with inappropriate and insulting questions. Already in a foul mood, Rich grew even more furious and got into a scuffle with the reporters. Fortunately, his assistant intervened in time, shielding Rich and preventing the situation from escalating further. The two finally got into the car, but when they went online, they discovered public opinion had completely turned against them. Some people mocked that he deserved it, saying he was as fake as his music. Others claimed he wasn't tough at all, just a weak man. Some minor influencers, seeking attention, even openly called for boycotting him, urging people not to buy tickets to Rich's concerts. Negative news came flooding in like a tidal wave. Upon seeing this, Rich immediately checked the pre-sale website for his concert tickets. To his shock, the concert scheduled for the day after tomorrow hadn't sold a single ticket. This result infuriated him. He couldn't believe that at this critical moment he was being sabotaged by a bunch of nobodies. However, as Rich calmed down, he suddenly remembered his stolen phone had a tracking feature. He quickly pulled over and opened the tracking system. After a brief search, he finally pinpointed the group's location, surprisingly close to where he was. Soon, he spotted the group by the roadside, but instead of approaching them directly, he called his bodyguard Mike. Mike was a seasoned veteran. A single bullet from him once killed 7 people. Today's situation was bound to be extraordinary. Just as he thought Mike would showcase his skills, Mike unexpectedly started talking with the other men, but Mike didn't disappoint him in the end. After a brief conversation, he swiftly took action, thrilling everyone in the car. In his excitement, Rich got out of the car, ready to give them a taste of their own medicine. He pulled out his phone and started filming the scene, planning to post the video online to regain some face. However, what happened next shocked everyone. One of the thugs, in a moment of desperation, pulled out a knife and stabbed Mike. Mike, who had just been fighting 5 men, instantly collapsed to the ground. Rich struggled to process this sudden turn of events. With no time to help his teammate, he immediately drove off in pursuit of the fleeing thug. In the end, Rich successfully caught up to the man and knocked him down with his car. Unfortunately, he didn't find his lost watch on the man. Realizing he had gone through so much trouble only to come up empty-handed, nearly costing his teammate's life, Rich was filled with rage. However, upon reflection, he realized he hadn't entirely lost out. The injured thug in front of him could serve as his hostage. He grabbed the man by the collar and dragged him into the car. After dropping Mike off at the hospital, he took the hostage to an apartment. The first thing he did was record a video, then notify their leader through the internet that if they wanted their brother to come out safely, they had to trade the gold watch and phone for him. When he uploaded the video online, the public's opinion instantly shifted. Many were shocked that he had successfully captured a robber and praised him as a real man. At the same time, tickets to his concert started selling fast, and he became a hero in the eyes of the public. Just as public opinion was favoring Rich, the robbers suddenly released some major news. They had hacked into Rich's phone and leaked an indecent video online, threatening to release more videos and materials if he didn't hand over $50,000 and their brother. After the video was posted, the internet exploded. Everyone speculated about how many girlfriends Rich really had. The rapper's private video quickly became a hot topic online. Public opinion shifted again, but this time, Rich didn't panic. He first released a video explaining that it was an old video from 5 years ago and that it had been uploaded by someone seeking attention. Then he took $50,000 to make a deal with the robbers, carrying a weapon with him for insurance.
Hey bro, what the fuck? Rustig pa.
His companion beside him looked a bit flustered when he saw this, not wanting it to cause even more trouble. The two began to argue, but just then, trouble quietly arrived. Due to speeding, the police had noticed their vehicle, and 2 officers walked over and began questioning them. The police mistakenly thought Rich and his companion had been drinking and were preparing to search their car. However, there was a hostage hidden in the trunk. If the police discovered him, the consequences would be unimaginable. At the critical moment, the man hidden in the trunk suddenly burst out, knocking over the police and escaping. Seeing this, Rich and his companion immediately started the car. After successfully shaking off the police, the companion pulled over and let Rich go to make the deal with the robbers while he continued driving to divert the police's attention. Rich arrived at the agreed-upon location, but he quickly realized he had been tricked. More than a dozen masked men surrounded him from all sides, clearly not intending to make a deal. When Rich realized this, anger instantly welled up inside him, and he quickly pulled out his weapon from his pocket. Seeing Rich holding a real gun, the surrounding men panicked, and one of them took the opportunity to snatch Rich's money bag. As they scattered and fled, Rich immediately gave chase. However, this time he was smarter. Instead of chasing the lackeys, he kept his eyes fixed on their leader. In the end, he caught up to the big boss, and under the threat of the gun, the boss had no choice but to remove his mask. To Rich's shock, the robber who had nearly cost him his reputation was just a kid. Rich immediately recorded a video, intending to put an end to this matter once and for all. However, the kid still tried to fight back. In the heat of the moment, Rich pulled the trigger, accurately hitting the kid's leg. Afterward, Rich gave him a simple bandage and threw the weapon into the lake. After a series of twists and turns, Rich finally got his watch back, and the incident quickly became a trending topic again. With his ultimate victory in this event, Rich gained a massive amount of attention and successfully signed a $300 million contract with a management company. However, he wasn't excited about it. Instead, he had a deeper understanding of the power of public opinion on the internet. The immense traffic could make him an overnight sensation, but it could also destroy everything in an instant.